everyone, my name is Katarzyna, but everybody call me Kasia. And originally I come from Poland, from the city called Szczecin, when I grew up and I finished my master's degree. And right now, let me introduce myself a little bit more. So the one thing which actually characterizes me as a person, I'm a really curious person. I like to discover new things. I like to discover new cultures, discover new countries, and also discover people. So this is one thing. I'm really curious and I really like to explore the world itself. The thing about me is that I'm a really positive person and I always try to think positively even something bad is happening. I always keep that in mind, that it's not necessarily the most important thing to think about the problem itself, but also how to solve the problem. So like a positive thinking is something that I also have, and to be honest, I don't like call problems or issues. I like to call them challenges. Another thing about me is that I'm a really committed person, and when I'm doing something I put all my heart in it. If it's with ISEC or without ISEC, like outside of ISEC, I always try to put all my effort. It's time to know a little bit more about my ISEC experience and how I started my ISEC journey. So I joined ISEC in 2008, so it was quite a long time ago in Poland, in my LC called Szczecin. And the first position that I took is ER-ICX member, and I was this member of the ER-ICX project for the first 6 months of my ISEC experience. And this was also the first time when I actually, for the first time, realized my exchange in ISEC. And then at the same time I became a team leader of a project and also LCDPTM. So I was responsible for TM area, but also I was running the project which was focused on OGX recruitment. So this is the period when I was in the local committee, and this was the period when I actually get to know organization a little bit more and see what kind of impact ISEC has on members, and actually feel that international environment when actually interns are coming to the local committee. And my next step was a national trainers team. So in that position I was kind of responsible for creating the education cycle of ISEC in Poland, and I was also responsible for delivering a lot of sessions during the national conferences. So I got the chance to practice my self-confidence in front of the huge audience. And after that I took position of MCVPTM of ISEC in Poland, which was a really challenging year because at that time our organization was kind of implementing the refreshed ISEC experience. So this was actually quite challenging. How exactly implement TMP, TLP programs in order to bring the growth in exchange. So this was the first challenge that we actually met, and this year actually brought a lot of experience for me. And right now, currently, I'm NCVPTM of ISEC in France, but I'm also responsible for strategy. So this year was also a really intense experience. First of all, because this was my first international experience, so I had a chance to work with the people from different countries, but also I discovered how not only TMP and TLP program drive exchange, but in general how back office strategy helps to actually achieve GIP and GCDP growth. And then we will see exactly what it happens. So I decided to apply for VP operations, and I have 3 reasons. The first reason is, of course, personal development and growth. So I think being in ISEC International team can help me even develop myself a little bit more and know myself a little bit more. The second reason is about knowing how exactly ISEC is run from the global perspective, from the bigger scope, because I had a chance to work 2 years in the MC team, so I know how exactly it looked like from a national level, and right now I would like to explore it a little bit more and see how organization is run from the global perspective. And the third thing is, of course, in my opinion, the most important one, which is contribution to the organization. So after 5 years, I can see what kind of impact this organization had on me, and I also would like to give that opportunity to other people and give back to the organization and contribute to actually make even more experiences for people and give them the impact that ISEC can give to other people. Okay. So in the application there was a question what needs to drastically change in one of the exchange programs. So I decided to choose the GAP program. And there are several things that should evolve and should change in order to achieve 2015 ambition. So first of all, I think that we need a confidence that we really can do that. And if we will have this, everything will go straight ahead and we will be able to achieve a little bit more than we achieved in this year. But furthermore, we need to really focus on our market penetration and our sub-product evolution in order to manage our supply and demand in a more effective way. And moreover, we should also be more customer-oriented. So ISEC should focus more on customers and how we can actually respond to the needs that youth already has and what kind of things we can actually offer them, which ISEC gives. And the other thing is as well our internal capacity, so exactly how TMP and TLP not only provides the exchange experience, but how actually TMP and TLP drive the exchange experience, and how, thanks to those two programs, we can grow even more. And additionally to that, we should focus also on our brand and build strong brand strategy, which can enable us actually to have a massive engagement of young people, and actually this indicator should also allow us to achieve even more.